We're going to introduce you to one of my sons. Sad, you got to say your name, who you are.
My name's Sajid.
This is Saj.
Mahmood.
Saji Mahmood.
Mahmood.
And he's celebrating Eid at the moment. He's done all of his Ramadan stuff and everything, ain't you, Saj? Eh? That was hard work, that, wasn't it? Hey, so Saji's one of my many years adopted sons. What is it, 40 years, isn't it? You know, you're getting old, Saj. You're getting old. But anyway, Saj is here, and I was just telling Saj that I had to take the dogs to the vets, which was in Bow, which is near London Bridge. So I dropped the dog off. I know, it's a bit of a mission down the motorway at that time in the morning. There was loads of traffic. Oh my God, the traffic. I came off at Old Ford, and then because I'm driving along the motorway and the dog found his ball and he dropped it on my lap and it dropped onto the floor where the pedals are, because I drive a stick, they call it a stick car, you know, where you've got gears. It's not automatic, it's stick. So I thought, oh my God, now I'm going to end up putting the brakes on and the bloody ball's stuck underneath the brakes or something, crash into something. So I came off at Old Ford because there was a big queue of traffic there. So I thought, yeah, stopping the traffic. Old Ford's Bethnal Greenway, which is proper Londoners. And while I was stuck in the traffic there, coming off the motorway bit, I dug around and I didn't find the ball, actually. I thought, oh my God. And then the traffic started moving again. So I went back onto the motorway and the next exit was Bow, which is where I had to come off. Anyway, dropped the dog off, looked in, and luckily enough, the ball had rolled underneath the seat and got wedged under the seat. Because while I was driving, I was worried that the ball was going to roll and end up stuck under the pedals. Anyway, long story short, I was just telling Saj, I had my mobile phone with me. So drops the dog off. They said, come back in 2 hours' time. So I thought, oh, do you know what? You've got a brilliant market in Bethnal Green called Roman Road. And so I wasn't sure where it was because they've made, well, I knew where it was, but they've made everything one way and God knows what way and what they've done in London. So I asked a couple of people and they said, yeah, go here, go there, there. So I managed to get down to a side road where the market runs along the top. And luckily enough, there was a parking space, thank you, God. So I parked in the parking space, and there's no machines now where you put money in. It's all done on the phone. So on the street light, there's a metal notice thing that says, this is the number of the parking space and this is the phone number that you've got to phone. Right. I have never, ever, ever parked in Bow. Never. In fact, I've only ever used the parking app once before, which was about 4 years ago. And that was in my area, which isn't Bow. And anyway, so I get the phone out. Phone's the number that I've got to phone to get a parking thing. If Saj is sleeping, it's because he does the markets and it's Saturday today, and he was up at, what time was you up, Saj? 4 o'clock, wasn't it? He gets the market stalls out and helps all the market traders set their stalls up and everything, and then he's got to go back to work in a little while and help him take it all down because it's 6 o'clock now, so he's got to go work in a little while. So anyway, I digress. So back to the parking. So I phoned the number up. They said the voice, you know, the arranged voice on the end of the thing, it says, hello, Patricia. I thought, oh, yeah, they know who I am. So what vehicle do you want to park? Do you want to park this vehicle? And they gave the registration of my van. Or do you want to park this vehicle? And they gave the registration of my car. I was in the car. So I pushed the button, the car. And I had to put in the number of the area where I was parking. So I did that. And then it said, do you want to pay on this credit card? And I've pushed yes. Do you know what? They even had the numbers for it to pay. I said to Saj, you know what? Talk about Big Brother. Talk about Big Brother. I'm in an area that I never go to, and I'm phoning up, and they know what vehicle I'm driving and how old I am. They probably know what my blood is and God knows what else. I thought, well, this is, well, I'd like to say it's unbelievable, but it's not, is it? It's just goes to show how your mobile phone, you know what? A lot of time people phone me up and they say, oh, I'm phoning you, but you didn't answer me, or I messaged you, but you never messaged me back. That's because I don't take my mobile phone out with me. The only reason I took the mobile phone the other day is because I knew that the vet was going to be phoning me. And anyway, I parked the car. I parked it for 2 hours. Next thing, I just get to the shop and the phone rings. It's the vet. Oh, Kobe's had his operation. We had to take more of the towel than what we thought. But he's asleep at the moment. So come back about 12 o'clock. It was 11. Okay, then see you at 11. I'd paid for parking until 1 o'clock, actually. So, anyway, just about to go in the shop, phone rings again. It was literally 5 minutes later. Oh, it was the nurse. The Kobe's woken up. He's completely stressed out. He's howling. He's really stressed. And he's trying to jump about because he's really stressed. And can you get back here immediately? So there you go. It cost me £13 to park for half an hour. And the half an hour was the time it took me to lock the car up, walk to the Poundland shirt, or the dollar store, as you call it, and then didn't even buy anything there, and walk back again and get in the car and drive back to pick Kobe up because he was so stressed out. So, yeah, can you believe it? They knew everything about me, that phone did. So that's why I do not take my mobile phone out with me. So anyone watching this that knows me well, I'm sorry that I don't always answer your phone calls or answer your texts or whatever immediately. And that now you know, I've told you before, but it's because I don't take my mobile phone out with me. I like the old-fashioned way, you know. So anyway, that's Saj. Say bye, Saj. He's busy on the phone at the moment. He's got to go back to work. Bye. Love you lots. Saj is one of my adopted sons, and I love dearly. He's coming up for 50 years old now. And Kobe, come here, Kobe. Kobe's tail stopped bleeding. Can you see his little tail? He's only got a little tail. And yeah, love you lots. Don't forget to love yourselves more. It's Saturday the 7th of May. God, the year's just disappearing. Bye-bye.